Hey guys, what's up? Josh here, and I'd love to chat for just a few minutes about some of my more recent investments. But first, let me just talk about this for a second. I've made a lot of investments over the years that haven't really paid off the way I'd hoped. My education is one of those things. I spent way too much money on an art degree, but since I've started tattooing, there have been a few investments that I'm like especially super happy with. The returns on these investments are absolutely outrageous. They're huge compared to what I put into them. So, what am I talking about exactly? The investments that I've really put into myself, my workflow, and how I spend my time. Now, this includes one investment that I didn't see as an investment. I didn't expect it to pay off like it did. So, I mentioned that I spent way too much money on an art degree. So, arguably, an education should really fall into this category of an investment in myself, but it really didn't. Not the traditional education that I got anyway. Now, I've paid individual instructors for their courses online. I've joined Patreon communities that completely blew my college education out of the water. So, that type of education is definitely investment that goes onto this list of investing in myself. But I feel like paying for college is more of an investment in that college than it is in yourself. But that's a really long, opinionated rant that I'll save for a different time. But that education and the rant aside, what else? What else do I mean by investing in myself and investing in my workflow? It really boils down to technology and ergonomics. So, the iPad is a pretty recent example of investing in technology that really helps me with my workflow. So I can study, I can draw, and I have fun preparing for my clients because of the tool that I chose. It's portable, it's powerful, and like I said, it's actually fun. It's also the reason this video is being made, because I accidentally talked another artist into buying the iPad Pro, which sparked a conversation between the two of us on spending on self-care and ergonomics and things that make our lives easier. So some of the bigger purchases that I've made for my personal workstation started entering this conversation too, and some of them have paid off way more than they're worth. Specifically my client bed. So it's an electronic lifting client bed, and my chair, which both of these things I've upgraded in the past 6 months. Now, the client bed specifically ended up starting a domino effect here at the studio. So I had the studio bank account pay for the other two artists to also get these electronic lifting beds because they're so worth it. But these purchases are things that I put off for years because I thought that what I was using was just good enough. But here's the truth. I was afraid to make the investment, and my body ended up paying the price. So since upgrading the client bed to something that's height adjustable, so yay for that lift. That lift is amazing. It's now more comfortable for my clients. It's easy to move compared to my old 400-pound dental chair. But since upgrading, I have saved myself an incredible amount of back and shoulder pain. But I was still feeling some pain in my lower back after making this switch. So I got a new chair for myself. Now, it's surprisingly difficult to find a good, comfortable leather chair that you can wipe down with very scary chemicals. It's hard to find one for a reasonable price, so I just gave up on the reasonable price part, and I invested in something that keeps me comfortable. And it's also fun as hell because I got the rollerblade wheels for it, so it's quiet, it's smooth, and it's a whole lot of fun. Another recent example of fun that I didn't expect to be fun was my business cards. So I got these craft paper business cards. I kept it super simple with just the logo and a QR code, little blurb, and on the back, I wanted to have fun. So I started doing these little low pressure doodles that I'm calling boop doodles. There's no real story there. It's just I put boop on every card, no matter what the content of the card is. And yeah, it has been a lot of fun with business cards. Of all things, business cards. Now, most of these investments that I've made are for the longevity of my career and really for my health. And in some cases, like the business cards and even the iPad, they're investments in fun. Oh, and the rollerblade wheels, don't forget those. And my next big investment, I think, is going to be one of the very large, extra large armrests for my clients. But it's going to be an armrest that's big enough for me to lean on while I'm tattooing, while I'm working. And that's probably going to take care of the very last of my upper back pain. Now, what's the point of this one-sided conversation? I really don't know. I guess I just wanted to encourage you to take care of yourself so you can do what you do to the best of your ability. Now, my wife, she's in healthcare, so she needs damn good shoes and comfy scrubs. That's what it takes. I'm a tattoo artist, so I need a damn good chair and art supplies. But whatever your profession is, I want to encourage you to not hesitate to spend on yourself if it makes it easier to do your job well, or if it makes your job easier on your body. That's how you're going to keep doing what you do. That's how you're going to level up your career if you want to. That's what's going to make your work more enjoyable. And the happier you are at work, the happier you'll be overall. I mean, at least that's my experience personally. I mean, I like making work feel like not work. So if you love your work, make it easier to do. And on that note, I wanted to talk about one last investment that has paid very outsized returns. So in my last video, I expressed some frustrations with being a parent and a creative professional at the same time, and how difficult that balance can be. Well, my son, he started first grade yesterday, and I actually got emotional whenever I came into work yesterday. It was really quiet. We didn't do our opening chores together that we've been doing all summer. He wasn't watching YouTube while I was preparing for appointments, and he wasn't here to try selling his art or his rocks to my clients. And I really missed him a lot. So I think one of the best investments to make my work fun was bringing my son to work all summer, so I could teach him about art and marketing, and that making a living from creativity is more than just a possibility. It's one of the greatest jobs in the world. So yeah, I'm sorry that it got kind of sappy here at the end. Sorry about that. But yeah, I miss my kid. And yeah. All right. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna cut it off there. If you want more stuff like this, make sure you like and subscribe. That's how I know to keep making stuff like this. And while you're here, make sure you leave a comment with the best purchase or investment in time that you've made for yourself, whether it's career related or hobby or personal. I'd love to read about it. So until next time, keep drawing, painting, writing, singing, or dancing your hearts out, and we'll talk soon.